this chapter was a shocker. Kishimoto, oh my god, you done it again. Oh man. A huge shocker. This is Soul Reaper Boy doing a Naruto chapter review of 670. Oh my god. The moment we all been waiting for a long ass time. And one of the moments that we knew was going to happen. We just didn't know when. Like, when it's going to happen. I mean, we just know it. And it came out of nowhere in this chapter. The Sage Assist Path has shown up. Naruto has woken up inside his consciousness and his mind. I thought he was going to meet the other half of Kurama, but that wasn't the case. He met the Sage Assist Paths. Wow. Mind blowing. I mean, like I said, we knew it was going to happen, but we didn't know it was going to happen like now. We finally see how the Sage look. Of course, he in his old form, but he looks bad ass. Like, oh my god. The Sage Assist Path looks awesome. Oh my god, this chapter was just so amazing. I was just mind blown. As soon as I seen the back of the symbol that, you know, that's on Naruto's jacket, I'm like, that's the Sage Assist Path. I'm like, oh my god. Man. So, first off, like, Naruto's having a conversation with him. At first, he couldn't understand the Sage when he was talking to him. And, you know, Naruto gotta have his goofy ways, especially when he meeting someone. But, oh my goodness, it was so awesome. We had a lot of progressions in this chapter. Like, we learned a lot of things. Man, especially the ending, which I will get to in a second. But man, I just want to talk about like the beginning. You know, we found out that the Sage Assist Path invented Ninshu, which people had turned later we called it ninjutsu, but it was originally called Ninshu, and Sage used that to bring peace to the world. But you know, people, you know, went crazy for power, and they renamed it ninjutsu and stuff. So that was very interesting. We found out about that. So that's another huge shocker. But man, Naruto, like, he was just acting so. He was just, you know how Naruto is, especially when he meet new people. Like, he always do this and that. But like, the conversation get really serious, like midway and stuff. So yeah, and like, Naruto finds out that he's a Sage Assist Path, and like, you know, he's going crazy, and like, he got so many questions and stuff. And we find out his son. I don't know if they announced the name of the Sage Assist Path son before. I can't remember. But if they did, let me know in the comments. But we find out his son named Ashura, and he kind of looks just like Naruto. I mean, and the Sage Assist Path said like he reminds him, you know, of his son. And we finally get the history of the backstory of his sons, and you know, the Sage Assist Path's mother. We finally see how she looked and stuff. She you know, came to get the fruit from the tree, which will become the Jubi later, and wanted to use the power, you know, to rule over the land, it seems. So yeah, you see Naruto's like, I bet your mother was really scary. Like, moms are really scary, huh? But yeah, and then like people used to call Sage Sis past mother, how you pronounce that? Kagura. Yeah, I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that last name, but Kagura, and we find out that like people used to call her the rabbit, the goddess, the demon. Like especially I can definitely see why she looked like that. But anyway, and then she gave birth to two sons. So the Sage of Six Paths wasn't an only child. He had a brother, which was another shocker. We did not know that at all. So I was like, wow. So he had a brother the whole time. Um, so apparently him and his brother worked together to fight the Ten Tails, Juby. Like they both were fighting them. So yeah, like apparently the Juby was the incarnation of the holy tree, and and then they got sealed within the brother. So that means like the Juby was sealed, and the Sage of Six Paths in his brother. So apparently, like I said, Sage, like it been mentioned like Sage of Six Paths was the only one like who fought the Juby, and it would never mention he had a brother, but apparently he did, and we never find out what happened to the Sage of Six Paths brother. It might be explained later, but I don't know. But like I said, it didn't explain in this chapter whatever happened to his brother. But anyway, moving on, and then the Sage of Six Paths gave birth to two children. I wonder who's the mom is. But anyway, and then the two sons, he said that the older brother named Indra, and the youngest son who wasn't really good named Ashura. So we always y'all know where this going, right? Indra got the Sharingan or Chiha or whatever. That's I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna say it later, discuss it later on in the video. But anyway, yes. His oldest son Indra and his youngest Ashura. Ashura then wasn't no good at all, and Seiya Pass, told Naruto it's just how you were, cause you didn't get your parents' talents, and Naruto worked hard to get where he is right now. And this how when Ashura, he wasn't good at all, he wasn't good at chakra or whatever, he wasn't good as his brother. Now y'all see where I'm going with this. Just like how Naruto was not good when he was young, he couldn't do jutsu or anything good. He seen Sasuke, he tried to catch up to Sasuke. That's how Ashura was. And him and his brother walked different paths. So since his brother Indra got, people call him a genius. He got, the mostly all the, to say six powers, incident powers and stuff. And Ashura didn't get nothing. But Ashura, that didn't stop him at all. He worked hard to get where he is now, and he said he put much effort, the cooperation of other people, and he had people he cared about, friends and all that stuff. All that stuff. It got him stronger, where he is today, just like Naruto. So yeah, that was just it was really awesome. So then the Sage said he broke up the power of the Juby that was inside him, and he gave the names to his parts, and that's when all the nine tail beasts came, Kurama and all of them, and he called the relationship cooperation, saying that was the real power. So he made Ashura the successor of Ninshu, so he could lead everyone. And Sage thought that his other son, the oldest one, Indra, would do it, but nope. that jealousy, that hatred, just like Sasuke, it got to him. Wanted quest for more power, and he couldn't accept that, and that's when the war started. And man, you get the last panel like on the page. You see like you see Ashura like in QB mode, kind of like the same markings and stuff like when Naruto goes it, and you see Indra and Puppet Susuno, like, and you see the two brothers fighting, and that's when the long hatred, war and all that started. That was so interesting. We got a lot of stuff that we did not know, like in this chapter. Like, holy crap, that was just awesome. And then they said, and then the sage went on, even saying, even though their bodies were destroyed, their chakra didn't vanish, and it was like, transmigrated like over time. And then another shocker, and it's probably the biggest shocker. Naruto is the reincarnation of Ashura, the Sage of Six Paths, youngest son. Wow, I was like, holy shit. I mean, we all thought that like Naruto's a reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths. So apparently he's not the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths, but he's still like got connections to him. But still, this is awesome. He is a reincarnation of his son. Wow, this chapter was so fucking amazing. This just showed like Kishimoto, like, this is why I love Naruto so much. The life lessons, the teachings, like, if you pay close attention and look at it, you'll get the teachings and the life lessons and stuff. Like, for example, say like someone was born rich, had the money and all that and all the other stuff, and the other brother or whoever wasn't anything, he had nothing, he was poor and stuff like that, but he worked hard to get, to make a living out of himself, like, and stuff like that. And like I said, the older brother, like, I'm just saying this as an example, like, just on this chapter, like, the older brother is rich, the youngest one is poor, but he works hard later on to get, to get money and all that, and stuff like that, and then he catch up to his brother, and like, so this is like a life lesson. Like, even though like you don't have nothing in the beginning, you can work yourself hard to get it later on and stuff. And that's how it was with Ashura. He wasn't strong at all. He wasn't powerful or nothing. He wasn't as strong as Indra, his brother. So, but he works hard to get this strong, and that's in the Sage of Six Paths seen that, and he made him his, successor. But then the jealous brother, he couldn't accept that, and that's when everything started. And that's how it was with Naruto. Like, he was nothing. Sasuke was everything when he was first born, but Naruto, got strong and made friends and worked hard to get stronger and get this far and stuff. And now he, caught up to Sasuke, apparently surpassed Sasuke now. So, and then, Sasuke jealousy, and that's when he, wanted to quest for more power and stuff like that. I mean, that's how it was. That's how, we all knew that Naruto and Sasuke are destined to fight, especially again. But I'm just saying, like, it all adds up. Like, it's right here. I mean, wow, this chapter was just amazing. But I got another theory, and this is probably going to become true later on, but here's my theory. Okay, since Naruto is the reincarnation of Ashura, does that mean Sasuke equals Indra, the reincarnation of him? Get it? Oh man, if that turns out to be true, I know it's gonna be true. I just know it. I can always see it. But I'm just saying, like, Naruto equals Ashura, Sasuke equals Indra. Man, that just shows it right there. Like, even though Sasuke want to become a Hokage and stuff like that, like I said a million times before, it's not gonna be good things to do for the damn village or whatever. He gonna, like I said, become another Donzo, like do dirty things to accomplish this and that, and lead the village in bad ways, and then it can start up trouble for other villagers, and war can start all over again. Like, Sasuke still has evil in him, not as much as like before when he was trying to go destroy the leaf and all that, but still he still has darkness in him. Like, the things he want to do is not 100% good. He still wants to do things his way. He doesn't want it. He don't care what anybody else say. Like, he want things to run his way. It's like it's pure hell if he becomes Hokage. And like, whenever deeds he is up to, which will be revealed later on according to Kishimoto, whatever it is, that's when Naruto comes in and stops him. But man, this chapter, oh my god, it's so many amazing chapters. Like, this one is definitely like one of my top chapters of this year so far. Like, I like the other other chapters was like fucking amazing, like, really. And I forgot what chapter that was, but that chapter was one of my favorites. But this one is being on one of my favorites lists also. But so far, this one is number one. Wow. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about my theory about Sasuke equals Indra. Like I said, I know it. I mean, I know it's true. I know it. But oh my god, I'm giving this chapter I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Perfect chapter. Great progression. A lot of stuff like we did not knew. What we didn't know before. This chapter was just great. Oh my god. We got it, folks. Naruto, the reincarnation of the Sage of Sixth Path son, Ashura. Oh man. But thank you guys for watching. Tell me what else you think is gonna happen. We're gonna get more of this amazing backstory. This flashback is gonna be awesome. Like, see the two brothers going at it and the long history of the war of all this other stuff. But holy crap, this chapter, man, I can't get over it. I mean, I read it so many times. I'm like, Kishimoto, you did it again, my friend. Another amazing chapter. Oh my god, man, I can't wait for this to be animated. Oh my goodness. But yeah, 10 out of 10, y'all. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and this amazing chapter. I mean, you gotta admit, like, come on, this chapter was great. I mean, this chapter was just pure greatness. I don't care what anybody say. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Favorite, rate, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you love people later. Peace.